but I'm scared of. Rawr. Y'all, welcome to episode 39 of a Better Best podcast. It's your boy, Charles Beloved, and I can't wait to say who I'm here with. Peter's unapproved. Peter's unfinest. My lovely wife, who
you're just cracking yourself
up. Shredded up a dear, fair, nice animal for what she's wearing. But you look phenomenal. I want to be abundantly clear. If you have not checked out YouTube, Shireen looks very expensive in her fur. She's wearing a fur today, y'all.
Yes. And Charles was getting our stuff out the car, and I said, "Why'd you leave my jacket?" He said, "You're gonna wear a fur?" And I said, "You're wearing a jacket. Why can't I wear?" He said,
I didn't realize it was sleeves cut off.
He said, "This is not a jacket. It's an overthrow."
It was an overcoat. It's called like an overthrow.
Whatever you had to call it to make it make sense in your head, I was wearing my fur.
Fair enough. No, but that's fly. That's very fly. How did you get it? How did you acquire this piece?
So, I have been wanting a fur for a long time. We lived in California for 8 years?
Yes, no need.
It just did not make sense. I was like, financially, I cannot talk. I can't girl math my way into a fur.
No, what's happening?
When I live someplace at 65 for most of the year. So I had just kind of let go of my fur dreams. And I'm anti giving things to Goodwill, Salvation Army. I found this group called Buy Nothing. You can look it up. You can look up Buy Nothing wherever you live. So I was a part of Buy Nothing, our neighborhood in LA. And it was a very active Facebook group. So I would give away stuff all the time. Charles would be ready to throw something out. I'm like, no. The group will take it. And he'd be like, if you can't get rid of it by the weekend, I'm throwing it up. And I would get rid of things. So we were getting ready to move. I was cleaning out a closet, and I had posted a whole bunch of stuff for people to take. So I was checking the group pretty regularly one Saturday. Because I wanted to make sure if someone commented, I could respond back to them. And lo and behold, I go on Facebook, and someone posted, "Hey, I'm at a not a yard sale, but like a giveaway event. There's a fur. Does anyone want it?" Someone had commented right before I saw it, and they had said, "I'll take it." And I was like, "Damn, but let me comment anyway." I was like, "Hey, I'm second if she doesn't want it." Literally, maybe 20 minutes later, the woman who posted it DMs me and was like, "Hey, she doesn't want it. Do you want it?" I said, "Yes, I do."
Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that's how it came about.
I do want it. And mind you, this is Facebook, so it's not like Instagram where I'm on Facebook all the time. The likelihood of me missing this was very high had I not been actively checking that particular weekend, because I was giving stuff away. What did I say before? You can't receive with a closed fist.
Oh, now, TDJ, give it up for TD. Give it up for TD.
That was good. That was good.
What I said before, what TD Jake said before.
So I think
somebody DM'd me about that point too. They was like, "Get off of her," because that's a fly quote. But you go stop stealing TD's words. Keep going.
But I told Charles, I was like, "Look at how God provides your needs."
Yeah.
I wanted a fur for so long, and I got one for free at that.
It was a free yard sale?
Yeah, it was free.
A yard sale's paid.
That's why I said it wasn't really a yard sale. Wow. It was just a free neighborhood, like free giveaway event.
Oh, and that's fly for free. Oh, that's crazy.
The woman posted and said, "Hey, this is there. Does anyone want it?"
She didn't even, the free girl didn't even want to take it? The girl before you didn't want to take it?
The woman didn't want it.
Wow.
So she must have saw this is a great piece. I think someone in our little Buy Nothing community would like it. She posted it and said, "Hey, I'm at this free event. Does anyone want this?"
That's amazing.
And that's why she took it. And on top of that, I was willing to go to her and go pick it up. She said, "I'll just drop it off at your house."
Wow.
So she delivered it to my house. I gave her $20 for lunch. She was like, "Shireen, you didn't have to do that." I said, "Listen, I got it for free. The least I can do."
The bare minimum is a $20 lunch.
Sell you a little thank you. So yes, I got this for free, and then I was like, "Oh my God, we're moving to Houston. This is great. It's been 80. It was 80.
It's been hot.
It's been 80 degrees in Houston.
It has been hot like
so fire. I have not been able to wear it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to wear it on my show.
On my show. Okay, girl.
And get my fur off.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You go, girl.
But also, if y'all see me post this outfit on Instagram, make sure you like it and tell me how great I look, because you will see this again.
No, that's a good fit. You should run that back.
Our friend was like, when I posted on my Instagram story how I got it for free, one of our friends was like, and that looks like beaver. And I said, "Girl, how you know the animal that it came from?" She said, My daddy did a lot of apologizing back in the day, so my mama got a lot of furs, so I know the different. I know the different furs.
That was an amazing segue. That was an amazing segue. Very well played.
So speaking of daddy's doing a lot of apologizing,
Yes.
we are about to hit 10 years of marriage. We
Yes.
gonna talk about this every episode, y'all.
Yeah.
Because I think it is such a to even think of 10 years it doesn't feel like it's been
No,
long.
not at all.
I'm like, Dag, it's really about to be 10 years. And we've been watching a lot of stuff in TV shows, and it's just been having us have these like marriage conversations, not in a bad way, just like commenting on like, Dag, that's crazy. And Dag, I forgot what we were watching. Oh, we've been catching up on Married to Medicine.
Yeah.
And a lot of the discourse is around
People's marriages.
So I think we've been talking about.
Like, woo! Jesus Christ, that show be having me like, oh my God, y'all saying that?
And honestly, it's not even like y'all saying that. It's not even the married people having dissent.
Oh yeah, not in between couples. It's in between the friends.
It's
like,
the friends commenting
on people's marriages. That was
marriages.
Crazy. Jesus Christ.
Which I had a stance on commenting on people's relationships when I was a single girl, Shireen. If it's my homegirl, I'm going to girl, you need to leave. I'm going to tell you all the things because you're my friend and I want to protect you and I care about you. And he don't love you so I got to open your eye, take off those rose-colored glasses. So I was the friend. I was of the mindset that if I care about someone, I should tell them how I feel. And I started dating Charles. And now,
welcome.
And now I'm telling him how I feel. And I'm going to go tell. And he would say,
you don't get involved in other people's relationships.
What do you mean?
And I mean, when I expose that to you, the level of anger and vitriol that came back at me.
Why would you tell me not to tell my friend?
I said, if you love your friend, you don't comment on their relationship.
Well, what you actually said was, mind your business and worry about your own relationship.
I was like, girl, you under 10 years yet. Let's talk about that. But my exact quote was, you're going to comment on their relationship. She's going to stay with him. You understand? We're a little bit younger. We're not dating. We're dating for marriage in this era. And so I'm going through the same mindset and considerations that person and their partner are. Do I really want to marry this psycho or not? So these are the things that we're going through. I'm being honest. That we're doing the trade-offs of. And I said, she's going to stay with him because it's the closest thing to a ring. And then she's going to tell him what you said. And in that telling him what you said,
and he ain't gonna like
the relationship,
your ass.
he ain't gonna like your ass. And you might not get invited to the fucking wedding. So you might want to learn that a friend's place is just ride through the ups and downs, be a willing, listening ear when it comes to people's relationship. You could come to me with business advice. Oh, I'm gonna tell you the straight and funky. You can come to me for I don't care.
Kid advice?
Give me any other sector of your life. I will gladly share my truthful, honest, blunt perspective. When it comes to your relationship, my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. Now, who will get my unsolicited, unadulterated, real thoughts? This way. I will tell her how I feel. But I ain't telling you. I'm just going to be a willing, listening ear. Because again, I just don't want my opinion to then get involved and then y'all stay together and then y'all become not Kirkendall's friends. I've seen it happen way too many times.
I had to begrudgingly admit that I understood his point.
Thank you. Y'all see that, folks? Do y'all see that? After 10 years, look at how great we could get to.
And that he might be right.
I love it. Can you say a little bit louder for the podcast?
Right.
Can you get it from about your team?
And that he might be right.
Thank you very much. Awesome.
So my question to you, to someone listening who might disagree with that, does that make you a bad friend?
Listen, there's layers to this.
Yes, it's nuanced.
There are layers to this. And as Bridget said in our friendship episode 2 episodes ago, like, we got to stop using the word friend so much. We got to categorize And then when you get your real friends, all right, and something is happening in a relationship that is hurting them or that is different. So let me separate that.
Yeah.
But oh, he get on my nerve. I can't believe he that type of lingo. I'm just listening. Oh, well, how do you feel about that? I'm therapizing the situation to be a willing listening ear without saying, hey, if I were you, I would.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line. I am an ear. Now, again, if it's something different, then there's no, I'm giving you shit. But I'm just saying, like, if it's more like the complaining, girl, why would... Nah. I'm just being a good, willing, listening ear. And then the close friends, if they are doing something that, deserves to be like, hey, have you thought about? Yeah, I will open the box of conversation for consideration.
But also, they might shut down the box.
Yeah.
And as a friend, I need to respect that.
If they shut down the box is closed.
The box is closed.
The box is closed. I'll hit you with a, have you ever considered? And then boom. But good news is, from 10 years ago, therapy has become so less taboo and so much more a part of everybody's real life circumstance scenarios and a true consideration point that I'm able to, when I hear some of those negative signals, not be like, hey, I would do this. I would be like, have you thought about going to therapy? I think that you need a medium and a third party to kind of navigate through this. And I'm able to say that because we did it. And I am so happy that we did the work and that we went through that, so I can see when it's just like, yo, this to me feels like something that would maybe make the person feel attacked or would not go, it would go on deaf ears, and you having a third party in the room, which I thankfully had, so that this Bronx New Yorker's ears who are just so frequently able to close up and shut down. We can have it for, oh no, I'm sorry, I have flashbacks. I have flashbacks to year 4, year 5. We'll be able to get through the layers and really truly receive the messaging. And I think that played a huge role in how we got to 10 years. And so I'm able to anchor on that when it comes to other people's relationships now, while not putting our relationship at risk.
And I think that as the friend, I think sometimes people forget that just because I'm complaining about my spouse to you doesn't mean that it's all bad.
Yeah.
In this point in my life, I understand that we complain more than we talk about when we're happy. Yeah. Because when I'm happy, I'm happy. I don't need to
I ain't got no reason to call you. You know,
I don't need to go on and on and on and on about how happy I am. Because it's like, girl, I got it. You're happy. But when I'm upset, I want someone to back me up. Yeah. I want to say all the things I can't say to him. And can you believe? And then...
Oh, is that a real life scenario? Gio, did that, on the camera, did that look real or was it looking fake?
It was looking fake. It was looking like I acted.
Was that looking like acting or was that like a real life scenario?
So I think when you're upset, you want to get everything he has ever done to you. Now I gotta spill everything and then he pissed me off because the kids needed this and he didn't. So I also take complaining, to your point, with a grain of salt.
Absolutely.
I do not think that I listen to the complaints and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Have we had a conversation with him about how we're feeling when we're not angry? Right. So I think in this point in my life, I have the discernment to say, like, these are issues we can talk through and you're upset in this moment and I'm not going to take it as a you hate your partner and I'm not going to also hate your partner on your behalf too. I also think I segment dating and marriage. So if a friend comes to me for dating advice, and I had a friend come to me for someone.
I like that.
She was dating and she had some complaints and we were talking through them. I'm a lot more candid with dating advice because we are not committed. We're not in this forever. So you have an out. And I'm not going to tell you whether you should take that out or not, but I will help you work through and talk through whatever issues you're having, whether I think you're right or whether I think you can look at it from a different angle. I don't want to make the decision for you, but marriage, if you are my married friend.
Hello.
And you come to me.
Hello.
And tell me that everything, and to Charles's point, obviously there are things that are deal breakers in marriage, but you come to me with non-deal breaker things. We're just growing apart things. I'm not the friend that's going to tell you leave your husband. I'm not the friend that's about to tell you divorce him, sis. I'm not going to tell you that.
I'm the listening ear.
And really, we need to work through this. So how do we're growing apart. How do we grow together? Back close. So I'm not that friend. And I think the longer I've been married, I've become a bigger and bigger and bigger supporter of marriage.
I love that you said that because for me, in seeing so many long-term marriage relationships, like, the 2 year, 3 year, but I'm seeing 15, 20 years and I'm divorced. Girl, no. After that long, no. Don't get me wrong. I have had thoughts. Don't make this viral.
About
the less stressful life with a 30-year-old when I'm 50.
Gio, don't even look. Don't make me call your wife. Don't even look at him.
I'm like, does that sound all that bad as you screaming at me? I'm like, could be peace in my later years. But I'm genuinely being honest. I'm genuinely saddened to see that for people. Like, I want to be with you for literally the rest of my life. And so, like, seeing people who have put that much time in
marriage,
not be able to make it to the end, like, it's genuinely heartbreaking for me. And so I seriously am like an advocate for working through the things that you can work through, and putting in the work in with each other to make it work. And in order, and some of the things that, might make you perturbed or that can kind of take on additional layers, if you will, and become bigger than what it really is. Like, I know we have navigated a number of those things about each other. As y'all see, I have a relatively strong personality.
Oh, relatively.
Yeah, relatively is the word. That was the word I chose to use, Shireen. And Shireen, on the other hand, has a very, very strong.
I'm a docile house cat. House cat.
House cat, why you rubbing?
House cat.
It's crazy work. It's crazy work. A very strong-willed, strong-minded woman. One of our first videos to go viral is because I said, I can't tell this woman what to do. And they say, oh, you a simp. And I was like, wow. Like, maybe in your reality, you have a woman that they would listen to you. I said, my wife's going to do whatever she wants, and she will consider my thoughts and my opinions in that. But she is a grown-ass woman, and she will let you know that. So furthermore, I just think that it's important that some of those things that, we would formerly have allowed to bubble, like, you just get comfortable, you change your perspective. I've heard a lot about, like, to make this work, I have to reshift the way that I'm thinking through this. And I know you had a list of things that you wanted to kind of talk about from our own relationship, but go ahead.
And I'll get to the list, but I always say, like, I could focus on every single thing that Charles does wrong. And of course I would hate him, right? Like, I would be like, oh my gosh, she's terrible.
Oh, really? Whoa.
But
whoa. Jesus Christ. Gio, are you hearing this? I was readjusting myself, and maybe I just wasn't paying any attention to what just happened.
Are you finished?
Orlando, when you edit this, I don't know, should we edit that out? That was crazy.
No, we're not editing anything out.
Jesus Christ, Bridget.
Guys, we're still going to be together at the end of this relationship. At the end of this
I'm
episode.
really concerned.
No, but and same for you. If you focus on every single thing I did wrong, of course you resent your partner. Yeah. But I had to your point, shift my mindset and say, okay, for everything that he does that annoys me or that I don't like, what are the things that he gets right? What are the things about him that make me happy? And how do I lean in and focus on those things? And what are those? And like, I could list everything that annoys. Why am I not? Let me try to list everything that I love and like about him. Because I'm a big believer of the grass is greener where you water it. And of course, the other guy is out there. Oh, I'm looking at people's relationship on Instagram. Oh, he's perfect. Look what he did for his wife. But it's like, trust me, I'm sure she has complaints about him too. So no single person on this earth is going to be perfect.
Absolutely.
How do I make my, why did I get married? The 80-20?
Yeah, 80-20 rule. That was
How do
Jill Scott's
I-
80-20
Yes, how do I find happiness with my 80?
with the 80.
Because I know this is 80 for a
85.
fact.
85. Let's go 85. No, for real. Don't disrespect me like that. I'm not the par for the course movie level. I'm between 85 and 90.
How do I find happiness with my 90?
Thank you.
I
love that. Thank you, baby. That was so sweet.
How do I find happiness with my 90? Because the 10% can be
That was
overwhelming.
That was much better. That was a way to come back from the other shit because you was on your way. You was on your way to these papers because you said that with so much vitriol. I could focus on the negative and I could hate him. I said, wait, motherfucker. Hold on. Let's go. I want to hear about some of this next because you had, I'm going to cross my legs. You had a list. I liked your questions. Go to the guide.
Okay.
You had a guide.
I am not.
Let me be clear. As we go to this, the purpose of this episode is for us not make it too hard to your wedding in July.
We're not focusing.
But we just want to be honest. We want to be honest.
We're not focusing on the negative.
A lot in social media sphere when people don't get the context of what's happening off camera. And we present our life very well. But people who are in person, we argue. Shireen is very strong-minded. I'm strong-minded. We have attitudes with each other. And you just posting a picture, smiling at an event, you don't see all of that. So I want to be real because a lot of people out here in social media their relationships are going to crap. I don't want to comment on nobody's relationship, but Christy and
Desmond.
Her Desmond, who was a very well-known, Shireen put me on game to them. And they just had a big public breakup and stuff. No, they wasn't. All them social media relationships are fake. And I'm like, no, like, yes, we love each other and we are genuinely happy. And I do plan to be with this one for the rest of my life. But, behind closed doors, we do have our things. Yeah. And so, Shireen, please, what was your question?
And y'all, I'm not pulling up a list of things I hate about
No, absolutely not. Because it would be a very short list if we're being honest.
Oh, okay.
See, here we go.
Okay. If you had to name my signature.
Don't block your face.
If you had to name my signature, I can't see. If you had to name my signature move when I'm being annoying, what would it be?
Shireen?
Oh, you answered too fast. See,
No.
Why would you answer that fast? I at least had to think.
No. It immediately came up.
Immediately is crazy.
You say your immediate thing when you're being annoying?
Yes, my signature annoying move. Signature to you, not signature to me.
Signature annoying thing to me is the lack of accountability. You immediately turn any complaint or not even complaint, anything that I bring up and you immediately pivot to, it's just like, not even a remote half of an acknowledgement. It's an immediate
I have
pivot.
been getting better, one.
Oh, you have? By whose scale?
Two, I had a fluffy signature thing, but clearly I need to go back into the depths of my brain and find.
But no, that is your signature move. That's
a
your
real signature thing.
That's your signature move. What's my signature
Your
move?
signature thing. we about to be tussling. See, you see how I was trying to keep it light and airy, and he wants to bring up real stuff.
No, I thought it was real. Go. What's mine?
Your signature thing is that you get upset when I ask questions about your directives.
Oh yeah.
See?
Yeah. Guys. That one does it every time. I prefer. Have a strong preference.
You want a docile house cat, which he ain't.
I prefer a docile house cat. When I'm given like very clear, specific instructions that I have thought about.
And
I have done the spreadsheets about y'all.
Along on his thought
that's
process.
actually a fair point. I did not take you along, but like, she knows, she respects and loves my business. You list out all the things that she loves about. So I'm like, baby, hey, I need you. Can I get a specific scenario?
Sure.
Okay. The specific scenario, y'all. Gio, how much time we got? I don't want to go too far on the tangent. We good on time? Okay, cool. So, we good. So Shireen had bought some Louboutins. And girl math were $1,000. The shoes
were less than that.
Absolutely horrible looking. They were just happened to be rare bottoms. There was specialty shoe that for Texas rodeo you could make work. I was under the impression that she only bought these shoes. She had secret shoppers and things because they were so much of a sale that she could buy these one-off specialty shoes. So she then later tells me the price. Like, should I keep these? Because, she wants validation in her purchases that are any lower, if it's around $1,000, she'll get my opinion. If it's not, she doesn't care unless she wants me to know whether I like the way they look on her. So at this particular point, it was the price point that she was uncomfortable with and asked my opinion. Oh, do you think I should keep them? I'm like, go whatever. Like,
specifically because they were specialty shoes. So I'm like, is it worth
And I was like, worth? Well, I was like, well, how much did you pay? And then she said.
They were just about $800.
It was about $1,000. Don't go down to $800.
They were.
Don't go down to $800 on this podcast. podcast when they were about $1,000 free.
After taxes and fees, we were probably closer to $1,000.
Okay. I almost dropped my NBA 2K controller because I was floored that she would have spent $1,000 on those shoes. Now, I don't police Shireen's money, her life. She's a very fly woman. If you want to spend $1,000, spend $1,000, but spend it on something that is actually fly and usable. These pair of shoes were not that. Now, overall, we have a lot going. We're self-financing a tour, as you all know. We just finished, building our house.
We have not sold our other house.
We have not sold our other house.
So
we're not swimming in dough, but we're doing okay. And with all of our conversations, we're trying to focus on our finances. And I had just particularly bought all of our flights to Tokyo and spent a lot of money. And then she buys shoes for $1,000 and was planning to keep them if I validated it. Now, the directive was, I had to give that context for this to make sense. The directive was, hey, we need to unpack our garage. The rest of our house is starting to look really, really, really good, y'all. We're doing guest rooms. We're getting curtains installed. This 25 feet. We getting there, y'all. I can't wait for y'all to see the house. The closet organizer people cost a lot of money, and we need to unpack our garage because we finally got garage
shelving
cabinets installed.
And really the issue is that the garage people, the cabinet people messed up. So my goal was to do this over
holiday
season with my mom here.
Let me stay. So we couldn't do it with family help, so we have to do it ourselves. And I'm about to get back on the road. So our normal person, who's phenomenal, was $75 an hour. I was like, babe, can you find somebody that might be closer to 30, 40? Because I'm not trying to pay her multiple thousands of dollars again. She's phenomenal, but it's just our garage. Like if somebody could just put four things in a line, I don't need it to look super duper pretty. And she responds with,
you want this done, and you wanted this. He said, I want this done well. We have found an organizer before that was cheap. I said, so you want the same lady who came in here with her two long arms that look, oh, it's so overwhelming. There's so much stuff. I said, that's who you want? Because she was cheap. He said, no, I don't want her.
Did I say it like that?
Yes, you did. No, yes, you did.
I said, okay, yeah, maybe I did. She was very bad. She was absolutely abysmal. But I was saying that was 3 months ago. Can we go on the marketplace and see? And Shireen's insisting now, we're not going to find anybody for that. And
for
I'm
his
like,
price point.
Ma'am, all I'm asking you to do is just check, right? And then we got into the car as she's still arguing me down at the impossibility of finding somebody cheaper than the $75 woman. And I had to stop and say, hey, if we go with the $75 person and we spend another $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 more for this project, who's going to make up the then $2,000? It's going to be me. I'm the person for any financial gap. I'm the one who has to solve for.
I was not disagreeing with that.
So I was really, really, really perturbed that you wouldn't at least, at minimum, at least try. While folks buying $1,000 random ass Louboutins. She would try and save us a few
That
shekels.
purchase was made before you came up with this costly project.
10 years, 10-year anniversary, y'all. We trying to make it. So is that not fair? I had to explain that to y'all. So it's just like, hey, I have done the research analysis. Now, to end the story, we did find somebody cheaper.
Was it your price point?
No, it wasn't 30, but it was 50. So that's $25 an hour over a 2-day project. That's at least between $400 and $800 ultimately of savings.
That's fine.
And that was my point. My point was I just wanted us to say, and you didn't even want to do the work to even try.
I wasn't anti doing the work. I just said, for that price point, I don't think it exists. For this particular price point.
But yes, that is something that, works my nerves a little bit.
Y'all can see we're not perfect because y'all can see if you're listening, watch YouTube, you can see he's actually.
At least not just doing the directive as and me not having to argue with you about it. Like just post the job and see. If it don't work out, I will say you were right.
It didn't have to be
wonderful.
We're moving on.
We made it through.
We're moving on so that we continue to make it through and we don't get back into an argument in the car. What's something that I do that you've realized you're never going to be able to change?
Oh, that's very quick.
These are too fast. See, no, because you was offended before when I.
Hold on, let me think about it.
You coming up with them too fast.
You said that I don't like.
What? Not even what's something about what? What is something about me that you've realized you're never going to be able to change?
Oh, then I'll never be able to change.
I know you. I know.
I know. You know. You think
Yeah.
you know?
No. I know mine about you.
Oh, do you think you know mine about you?
No, because apparently the list is so long.
No. I didn't say all that. What do you think in our life that I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to change? What do you think?
That I'm okay with clutter.
You're a hoarder! You're a hoarder! That's the word! That is the word. We could go on these game shows and win.
I'm not a
clearly
hoarder.
know each other. You're okay with clutter. Y'all, she is a hoarder, and her mom is a hoarder as well. And I'm like, is hoarding generational? Is it hereditary?
We're not.
Because y'all,
No.
it does not make sense. Shireen is constantly buying new stuff, getting new things off of buy nothing. It will still keep everything,
because
y'all.
What if this
no. Go ahead.
What if this pink jumpsuit that I wore to a theme party 5 years ago, what if I get invited to something that I could use it for? Now I don't have to go out and spend money because I already own it.
Girl math.
So
Space.
So I'm going to keep it.
Y'all.
Because just in case and you know what's crazy, y'all?
Jesus Christ.
This is the man that comes to me and his mother for everything. He asks us, oh, do y'all have this?
Absolutely.
And we always seem to have it.
No, absolutely. When it comes to Band-Aids or medicines. But for your closet to be the size that it is, and like when it was empty, I was like, oh my God, we finally got something she can grow into, y'all. When they
I can still grow into it.
When they unpacked all of her
There's
boxes,
still space in that closet.
there is no space.
There's a ton of space in there. Tons.
And I'm like, baby, just throw some of this stuff away. But no, that was my thing about you. I'm glad that you realized it. And I'm trying to get better. I'm really trying to get you better in it. I think for the next 10 years, you are at least going to try and do a little bit better with your hoarding.
So, I am not a hoarder, but I also carry the burden of our household.
Okay.
So, when Charles thinks, oh, it's just clutter, or she just didn't clean up after herself, I'm like, I'm cleaning up after myself.
Yep.
Charles manages he wants the common area where people see.
Yep.
And his stuff clean.
Yes. That's it.
I am cleaning up if we have guests. I'm cleaning up the guest room and making sure it's refreshed.
That is true.
For just not even for the next guest, just for our home.
I will not argue.
Do y'all have toddlers?
The kids?
Because I clean up the kids' room.
Absolutely.
And literally 15 minutes later, the room looks like a tornado went through it. I remember he went upstairs. He said, it looks crazy up here. I said, I literally just cleaned up there an hour ago.
They are nuts. These boys are nuts, man. It's crazy.
I have to manage my stuff. If he has questions about our home, he asks me. So sometimes the mental tax is just high. And I'm like, I can't deal with that right now. So I'm just going to leave it be.
I will acknowledge, yes, the two places that I consistently keep clean is my own space. I mean, my stuff really normally stays pretty neat. And then like the open areas that people can see. I am psycho. Go ahead.
What's the one open area you do not keep clean?
Is it by the door?
No. If you like to do this activity, but you don't like to do the second part of the activity.
Oh my God. Are we gonna make it to 10 here? She's talking about the kitchen after I cook. I do not, and I refuse as the main chef putting together some of the most amazing tasting meals in the history of food. I'm not going to clean up after said activity. I'm not going to put one thing back.
No.
I'm not going to clean up while I cook. I'm going to make the excellence and go on about my day, and y'all be appreciative that y'all didn't have to do the work.
It's fine. That's fine, right? That's absolutely okay. If you cooked, I'm fine to clean.
Oh, here you go. I know where you're going.
I will come out of the office. I had a meeting. I'm in the meeting. I have and maybe he made something for himself. I wasn't even involved.
Yep.
The milk is out. He won't clean up after he cooks for anyone, not just the whole thing. If at any point he cooks, there is no cleaning up. I come out, the bacon's on the counter.
This is actually eye-opening. This does sound crazy.
The bacon's on the counter. The butter's on the counter. The
stove
eggs
is
are on the
still on
counter.
low.
I have taken to, after he cooks, I go and check all the knobs because the stove is still on. He cooks and once the cooking is done, he's walking out of the kitchen. The activity is finished for him.
Oh my God, that is crazy. That's fair. I
He
can see how
also
that. Yeah. Oh, it's more. It's more. Hold on.
There is more.
Gio. This episode is also almost over.
He he also does not do the dishes. So
No.
he keeps the common areas clean, but that sink is full.
Oh yeah, the sink is full. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Not even the dishwasher's full. The sink is full
Yeah,
because it won't even go into the dishwasher.
No, I'm so against doing dishes that when she's out of town, she comes back to a sink full because I'm not going to do the dish. And I let me say this because she's not a housekeeper.
You can't even clean
Let me say this because she's not a housekeeper. Give grace, but I will because I'm a minimalist, not a maximalist. I will use the exact same fork. My children will use the exact same cup. We will continue to use the same 7, 8 dishes so that it's not a lot to clean. So I'm not gonna wash it, but we will recycle.
Thank you so much for thinking of me.
There you go. I'm kind. What's your next question?
We're not doing no more because we might not make it to say. Oh my gosh. Is there a quirk of mine that you used to try to fix, but now you've learned to embrace it, or you would actually miss it if I stopped doing it?
Oh yeah, I think you know what this is.
What?
You putting your feet on me. I used to hate it. I used to hate it, and now do I want to say obsessed? I'm in.
I will say.
I mean, I hated you putting your feet on me when we were early in our relationship.
Because
you're anemic. All girls are anemic. Y'all be cold.
As y'all think about creating a life partner,
yes,
we ask all these questions. The one question you need to ask is, what temperature
do you keep
the house
in your
at?
house? Absolutely.
Because when I tell you we get into tussles over the thermostat.
Yes. Are you a 73 to 77er or are you a 71 69er? Because that is the realm of temperature that I live my life. And if you in that 70s, this is not going to work.
And I will go increase the thermostat. I can't increase it by 2 because then he'll start screaming. So I'll increase it. I'm like, ooh, it's 71. Let me just go up to 72.
And I can feel
the difference. And then here he goes, it's hot in here.
I can feel the difference.
I'm sweating.
You can feel the difference.
And I cannot sleep in socks. I will start in socks, but then at some point I'm like using my feet to take the socks off. Why would I have this big old cuddly bear of a man next to me and not put my cold feet on him?
Jesus Christ. So I definitely hated that. And we would get into light debates, and then I'm just grown to become accustomed, and it is a part of my sleep routine. And it would be very, very weird if you stopped. So
and now we rub feet.
Now we feet cuddle. Go ahead. What's your thing?
Oh, what's a quirk that I would miss? Would I miss any of them?
I'm fucking up the.
Okay, come back. I have one.
Yo, you are so annoying.
I have one.
Oh my God, yo, you really think you're a comedian, man? That was a good setup. No, I'm not gonna tap your head. You thought I was gonna tap your head after that shit.
We talked about it on the previous episode of your obsession with watching your stories over and over again.
Yes.
And while I have tried to talk you out of it and tell you how annoying it is, I have just come to just look at you sometimes while you're
enjoying yes.
And I just shake my head and go on with my day and say, you know what? Look at him finding his joy.
Finding joy in something so minimal.
And let me just move
life,
on.
Just loving life.
The one thing I will say is, please turn the volume down. I'm getting overstimulated.
I can live with that.
I can't.
I will engage with some headphones. What else you got before we get out of here?
Okay. Last thing is, and we talked about this a little bit more. So we've been watching our shows, and they have been openly commenting on one another's marriages. What do you think about telling people how you feel about, I won't even say telling people. I think a lot of it is the nasty comments to someone's partner.
Yeah.
And even before we were married, when I would watch reality TV, and that's probably one of the reasons why I can't be on reality TV. Because you can say what you want to say about me.
Yeah.
But if you say something about him, Miss Lady, I'm going to tussle with you. So,
it's not going to end well.
You know how
it is not going to end well.
You know how in reality TV it'd be the pause, and then the person jump across the table? That's going to be me. Yeah. So when people be like, and your husband, the only person who can talk about my husband is me.
It ain't gonna be none of that. And so, yeah, no, that's a hard no as well. Commenting publicly, like about like, yo, get your girl. Like, no, that will never be something.
And internet is different, right? Like people comment, put under the comments, about him. I laugh because y'all don't really know him in real life, so I don't really take your opinion. But people who know my man in real life, if you say something about him, don't say it to me. If you got critical feedback about him, tell it to somebody else. Don't tell it to me, because this is mine.
There we go.
So,
and I love that. And there's a perfect segue to end positively, because y'all like, do they actually like each other going into our 10 years? But I'll save all of the amazing things that I do want to say on the altar. I was about to say aisle, but on the altar. And there's so many incredible things that I just want to share with you, because I did not do vows our first time, and I'm so excited now.
Kind of a traditionalist.
Because I wanted to focus on what biblically the Lord
and I said we could do that.
And government have stated and the things that you say on the altar. But now that we actually are married, now I'm like, okay, I could just talk my shit a little bit, and the amazing woman that I have just been able to enjoy life with over the last 10 years. So I can't wait to have the opportunity to share that with you. So I got all of my negative out now. And on the 10-year trip, we're doing a live podcast because we're going to get some friends to come up and talk about our relationship. Everything that we just said we don't want nobody to do, we're going to facilitate doing, because we're going to do a live podcast the first night, which is going to kind of be a little mini roast type of thing. So we're in good fun. Want people to come in and talk about our love journey over the last 10 years. But yeah, my positive is coming on the altar. I can't wait to tell you.
I know you got positives, because
Jesus Christ.
look at me.
Oh my God. I've also started writing mine. I already started writing stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're gonna end the episode, but quick sidebar. So I love Reddit. If you don't know that, everyone who knows me knows I go down Reddit rabbit holes. Someone posted on Reddit that they found out their spouse used ChatGPT to write their vows, and they were
Gino's laughing.
So incredibly, Charles was like, damn, let me go back, let me go delete my ChatGPT history.
Let me go delete my Microsoft Copilot.
And the recipient of the ChatGPT vows was so incredibly hurt and so angry. And I was like,
I'm agreeing. I'm like, yo, AI to clean it up and like to approve no, it was no human interaction.
I don't think it was like, here are my vows. Can you? Because everyone's not a word
mechanism.
Yeah. Everyone's not a wordsmith. Like, I think we are both wordsmiths, so we wouldn't necessarily need to do that. She was just like, if you love me and you can't come up with anything to say about me, so I say don't use ChatGPT for my vows.
Jesus Christ.
Because if I see a dash in there, I'm gonna know. And if you use ChatGPT words, I'm gonna know.
Shireen knows my vocabulary. She'll know when it's a word that I actually know. I'll give it up to you. Know your vocab. So let me not go too crazy with the language and keep it real nice in Chicago West Side.
That's great, chat. Please dumb it down a little bit.
Oh man, episode 39 for Better Best Podcast. I didn't say what basketball player. Dwight Howard was number 39 on the Lakers for a couple seasons. So his second stint.
Do we want him during a Stay Together Married episode?
Yeah, let's just skip that. Y'all, we love y'all. Episode 39 for Better Best Podcast. We'll be back next week, hopefully.
Hopefully.